award is given to an undergraduate major in communication who exemplifies the field's commitment to academic excellence and to developing expertise and outstanding public speaking and public argument. Students who meet academic criteria and are invited to participate in a speech composition judged by a panel of professors. Karlie Flood won this award not only on the basis of her academic record, having achieved a GPA that places her among this year's summa cum laude graduates, but also because she speaks and argues well. Karlie has repeatedly used her voice for students. She served as a guest speaker at a SUNY Student Assembly Civil Engagement Conference where she discussed the importance of community service and encouraged students to volunteer, something you can do as graduates. She represented the English department at an open house for students recently accepted to UAlbany, and last summer she was selected as one of 500 SUNY and CUNY students to be a part of Governor Cuomo and SUNY's Recovery and Rebuilding Initiative in Puerto Rico. As a UNICEF ambassador, she spent 2 weeks in San Juan rebuilding roofs and restoring electricity in dozens of homes destroyed during Hurricane Maria. After graduation, Karlie plans to pursue a career in marketing or public relations in higher education. Will you please welcome Karlie Flood?
I would like to begin by thanking everyone who made today possible. President Rodriguez, the College of Arts and Sciences Interim Dean Jeanette Alteriva, the UAlbany faculty and staff, from security to the Commencement Committee, and the volunteers who arrived at 7 a.m. this morning. Our families and friends who have supported us, we would not be here without you. Thank you.
Woo.
I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity to speak to all of you today, and I would like to congratulate the class of 2019. I've thought a lot about what I could possibly say to a group of people who have encouraged and inspired me countless times throughout the past 4 years. The future is uncertain, but it's only as good as we make it. I've decided to discuss a few ideas I found to be important to a successful future, which I'm going to advise to both my future self and you. Number 1, believe in yourself. We have spent 4 years preparing ourselves for the next chapter of our lives. Believe in your abilities and trust that you have the competency and drive to change the world. In a time where it's difficult to find the truth, the 21st century skills we learn through inquiry, such as deciphering true from false information and asking the right questions, are crucial for our success. One of the many benefits of attending a research university like ours is not only its commitment to research, but the wealth of accurate and reliable research we had access to. Our curriculum and experiences have allowed us to build a substantial foundation that can enable our future success if we give ourselves the opportunity. Number 2, take calculated risks. We can have all of the knowledge in the world, but if we don't put ourselves out there, we will never know what we could have achieved. So apply for that job, which, by the way, I need one, so if anyone's hiring, please see me after the ceremony. Someone please take a calculated risk on me. And in all seriousness, we need to step outside of our comfort zones because we never know unless we try. But when we take these risks, we open ourselves up to failure. This brings us to number 3. Use failure as an opportunity for both personal and professional development. We have acquired success throughout the past 4 years in several different ways. By persevering through multiple exams that fall on the same day, because somehow that happens more often than you would think. Through long nights in the library, and right now by graduating. We have also experienced many failures, whether it was an exam that didn't go the way we wanted it to, a situation we mishandled, or that time we confidently stated the wrong answer to a question in a 200-person lecture hall. Some mistakes will be more public than others, but each failure we encounter teaches us something. The debate and discussion in every one of our classes challenged us, what we thought was true, and what we learned was not. We grew as students, and we grew as human beings. From failure, we developed resilience and became comfortable with not always knowing the right answer. We learned how to ask the right questions. Failing isn't fun, but it's necessary. According to J.K. Rowling, an attempt to avoid it would be to live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default. Let failure empower you rather than debilitate you, because failure will not ruin you, but not giving yourself the opportunity to fail will. Thank you to my mom and my dad for always believing in me, my family and my friends for supporting me entirely and constantly in everything I do, my professors who wanted me to succeed just as much as I did, who wrote me paragraphs of feedback and asked me questions I did not know the answers to, the Writing Center where I met and learned from so many of my peers. Writing and literature are vital to an informed society, whether we learn through journalism that provides facts or novels that allow us to look at the world through a different perspective. By understanding the past, we can shape the future. Thank you to the New York State Writers Institute for bringing such inspiring voices to our campus. We've had the opportunity to hear from Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor, presidential candidate Kirsten Gillibrand, and Marvel comic book writer Evan Narcisse. I'm so grateful for this organization, and I will be just as grateful coming to your events as an alumni student. Goodbye to our month-long breaks and our Spotify and Amazon Prime college student discounts. We will miss you terribly. Goodbye to early 8 a.m. classes that we would not wish upon our greatest enemies. We will miss sitting by the fountain and going to the 518 market in between classes. We will not miss walking across the podium in the winter. I hope the skills you've gained, the friends you've made, and the knowledge you will always have comforts you as this chapter of our lives closes and the next begins. I want to leave you with one more quote before I go from Octavia Butler, one of my favorite authors, who reminds us to continue to take the risk to learn in every experience we encounter, whether it's a success or a failure. Your teachers are all around you. All that you perceive, all that you experience, all that is given to you or taken from you, all that you love or hate, need or fear will teach you if you will learn. Congratulations once again to the class of 2019. It has been an honor to graduate alongside you and to all of us.
Thank you, Karlie, for sharing with us today. Congratulations.
Did great.
It is now my great honor to begin with the